very much.
Alhaji Mohammed Umar Bago, the Honorable Speaker of the Niger State Assembly, the Royal Highnesses here with us, the commissioners and the advisors of His Excellency, Group Vice President, Mr. Tabo, who is leading the Rice project, Mr. Aliko Group Chief Staff, Aliko Dangote, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the board and management of Dangote Industries Limited, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the guaranteed paddy rice purchase and sale agreement signing between Dangote Rice Mill and Niger Food Security Systems and Logistics Company Limited. The event we are witnessing today is the culmination of series of meetings and discussions aimed at promoting sufficiency in food production in Nigeria, a fiat we have achieved both in the cement, fertilizer, and oil refining sectors. Our partners, Niger Foods, is engaged in high-scale mechanized and commercial farming, as well as the development and protection of agricultural products, including paddy rice. It is a leading rice farming and processing company which has engaged in production of paddy rice under the Dangote Rice scheme. Dangote Rice has invested massively in rice mills and plantations across the nation. The investment is to create employment through the outgrowth scheme and promote food self-sufficiency and security. And the food security we're thinking about, Excellency, is what you have actually now offered to not only us, to the entire, nation. We believe that more private sector players should be encouraged to partner the government in developing commercial agriculture. This is very, very vital, considering the private sector currently accounts for roughly 90% of the GDP of Nigeria. Nigeria is totally not the same with other African countries, because here majority of the GDP is not actually led by government, it's led by private sector. So you can see, Your Excellency, having the partnership between us and you is something that I believe can bring jobs, great growth, and also prosperity. And we are very, very ready to make sure that partner is very, very serious, set governments that we are on. We will not leave you alone to do it. I think you need 2 hands to clap, and we're the other hand. We share the same altruistic vision with Niger Foods of establishing, developing of efficient and profitable agricultural business, processing and supply of diverse farm produce towards contributing the national food sufficiency and security. For this aligned vision towards the food security, food secure Nigeria, we commend the Niger State government and under also your leadership, Your Excellency, that your own administration have done very, very, very well.
The entire Niger State is here, from members of the State Assembly, to the National Assembly, to the Able System, to the Executive Council, because everybody is excited. Not only because we are signing a historic agreement for production of food, rice especially. No, they want to meet the man that does not know impossibility. They have opportunity today to see you in person, how humble you are, the magic to feel the Midas touch. Probably we'll go and change Niger State to another Dangote refinery. And to also be inspired by what you have done. I've told them severally in different meetings how you have inspired me. I'm so inspired by your humility, your perseverance, your dedication. Sometimes, you know, it's very difficult for people to understand that you hardly sleep. So I will tell my team I'm cutting down on carbohydrates. I want to do fasting. Alaji is doing fasting. Alaji is not eating carbohydrate. Just because I want to be sound, very sound like you are. But we thank God for you. We thank God for this opportunity at the United States. We want to reassure you and the entire team that we are poised at feeding Nigeria. We understand our competitive advantage as a state. We have so much water resources and also land resources. And we've seen this opportunity to promote agriculture, food production, and also to create employment and the entire value chain in agriculture. So when I met Mr. Tabo, initially he was backing out of the rice project. I said, no, you cannot back out. In fact, the state government has gone ahead to give the construction of the road that is leading to the refinery so that we can expedite action. We want this partnership in it. Before we came here today, we were at the African Rice in Cote d'Ivoire. And we went there to look for partnership in seed production. Because yes, the yields are 2 tons per hectare, 3 tons per hectare, maximum 4 tons. But people have been able to produce local breeds of rice that gives up to 10 tons per hectare. So we were very curious, and the entire team went to Cote d'Ivoire, went to the African Rice Research Institute. We have also agreed to partner so that we can develop, you know, rice that is our own comparative food and that we have advantage on as a state to see how we can have more yield so that our farmers will be richer. Now, Lagos State is opening a food hub and they also need offtake for food, both yam, both rice, and other items. We have signed with them. You know, it's 350 billion. You know that it's small as Dangote is about 1.8 trillion in the long run. But what we are looking at is sustainability, transitioning our people from primitive ways of agriculture to a very civilized one, transitioning them out of poverty, you know, to prosperity, changing the landscape, creating employment, creating lifestyle and livelihood in this culture. And we understand your dream. So we are keen in as a government, you know, under our SPVs, you know, to see how we can continue to partner with you. Right now, Niger State government has partnered with the Turkish company here and Niger Food. We are building the largest greenhouses in Africa at the Airport City project. And the essence is that, okay, why can't we produce vegetables for Nigeria? We don't even need to export. The demand for pepper, tomatoes, mango, and everything, and we understand that we are very tropical.
It's yet another milestone in the process of accomplishing one of the key values of our provision of sustainable food within the economy and landscape of Nigeria. Signing of this agreement between Dangote Rice Limited and Niger Foods is a very significant, as it serves as a motivating factor for all of us. We are confident the supply of paddy coupled with specific tailored seed development for the Nigerian palate will delight consumers and improve and take people out of poverty. The location of the production site and the facility, the storage facilities are strategically positioned in our next to our state-of-art rice mill facility in the Niger State. This clearly is in line with the policy of the federal government of Nigeria in achieving sufficiency and self-dependence on foods and other agricultural produce in the country. We appreciate and thank the Niger State government for their disposition in making this a reality. We would like to thank the Niger Foods team officials, elected by Mr. Sami, who took me throughout all the areas of look and see what capability do we have on ground to make this happen together with all of us. And incorporations and understanding as well as thoughtfulness during the process of actualizing this significant landscape. This signing ceremony is a springboard from where we will move ahead. And we promise we will not leave any stone unturned in achieving the purpose for which the agreement is executed for. We thank you. We appreciate your time, and we really have to take this together to make it happen for Nigeria. Thank you.
His achievements and opportunities. We are quite inspired and humbled to be part of the Dangote organization and the national agreement we're signing today. This agreement requires us to develop 25,000 hectares of commercial farm and support 50,000 local farmers. We believe that our trip to Africa Rice today is to get seeds so that there are new improved rice seeds that farmers can harvest 3-4 times. That means when you plant, you don't take it out. It's the way you do sugarcane. You just cut the ratoon and it grows back in another 60 days. So we believe that with this collaboration, our farmers will move from 4 hectares to 20 hectares per year. And for every harvest, our target is for the farmers to be able to harvest 10 tons, from 4 tons to 20 tons per hectare. And this is our target. And we're going to, this collaboration, bring all the best global experts. And we know that Dangote Rice has knowledge. Tabo is quite knowledgeable. So we're going to rely on the knowledge and experience of Dangote Group to utilize our land resources. Niger has 1,850 kilometers of river front. We have 1,250 kilometers of river Niger and 520 kilometers of river Kaduna. We are going to, our intention is to use these water resources to grow food. It is predicted that from 2030, globally, we won't be able to buy rice because of climate change. So now we're importing rice. From 2030, India or Vietnam will not give us rice anymore because water will be scarce. There will be a water war. So it's in our best interest, and what Mr. Governor and Mr. President we are doing today is landmark and it's transformative. We who are the players in the field will put in our best with Tabo and with our farmers to deliver on this, to move this from 1,000 tons per day, which we are required to do. 1,000 tons per day is a 500 million revenue per day, which is a 10-year contract that we just signed, means 1.8 trillion naira. So Dangote Group has signed a 1.8 million naira contract with Niger Foods and Niger State that will create directly 50,000 employments, probably back on $500 million. And this we believe is transformative and will scale up. And it's an example of how the food system will work. Globally, there's always a guaranteed offtake. Globally, it is government that sits as the buyer of last resort. And that's how commercial farms are developed, because agriculture is risky. It can't be financed if there is no offtake. And what Alaji is doing for us today is to be that offtaker, that buyer that will unlock capital. And this will unlock a capital of 180 billion directly into Niger State to create this trade to continue. Probably Alaji didn't talk about the mill. The mill being built in Wushishi, the power alone is 5.5 megawatts. The power. There are currently about 600 containers in Wushishi loaded with equipment, from power systems to mills to everything for this project. So it's a huge project, and we are working ahead to be able to meet up the production. So from 2026, we believe by the grace of God we'll start supplying 1,000 tons per day to this mill. And there are 6 of such mills coming up around. So we'll go beyond Niger. We supply Jigawa, we supply, and that's our. But this agreement for today is just for the Nigerian, because Tabo thinks that we will not make it. Thank you very much.
Dear President, Dangote, we want to say a big thank you to you. This partnership is one in a million. It is one that will definitely shape the way government and private sector participate, ensuring that we have security. Niger State is, like the gentleman said, it will also be the food basket of Nigeria. I think your participation and your interest in making sure that the people of Niger State get employment, there's food within the state and also for the rest of Nigeria. On our side, as private sector, we assure you that we will partner with you. We will make sure that there is an interest in getting things moved away from just the farming, but also to the table. So we thank you very much for coming. We thank the mayor, your team, and the speaker. Thank you very much, and the rest of our Dangote team and the others who have come far away from talking. So thank you very much, and God bless.
Ceremonial handshake by the signatories. Documents will now be presented, and then